So the idea was, it was a really bad idea to think that Doctor Strange wouldn't have been insane anymore, and we didn't have an idea, and we wanted to throw everything at the screen. We had 90% of the budget left, and we just bleh.
What if Strange Supreme intervened? Intervened with what exactly?
Everything. All of it. Not only did he capture Thanos, Thanos was released and then killed again! He became the Kenny of What If.
Basically.
Ay. So they're in the Sanctum Infinitum.
Yep.
And his big plot line is that we're going to feed all of the garbage. We are going to clean out the recycling bin into a different folder and recreate mine. Because I still never got over it, despite the fact that I got shown specifically it was a bad idea.
Do you remember that one SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs is trying to get his dollar back from the blue clam?
Yeah.
He's become that.
It's that or the, how many times do we gotta tell you, old man? Oh, God. So, they just... I love how the plot is revealed within 2 minutes of the episode. Hey, here's some malt liquor. I need you to go catch this person who is obviously not the villain. Hey, Strange, the guy who is shown to be only helping because he needed to, is evil. Wait, are you serious? Yes! I am 100% serious. You notice how he still looks evil? Didn't change his look at all. He's evil. No wonder why he didn't yell.
I think the second he said, "Oh no, it has to be you," that's when like it's a trap.
Yeah. No, Strange. No, he's lying. Strange, you lying as Strange is microwaving her. Literally melting. Strange, no, this is what it looked like. She's lying. Trust me. Just don't look to the left as her skin's melting off. Trust me. She's the liar. Good Lord. But, yeah. In a universe where both Peggy and Steve died. So, the best part is, that doesn't affect the story at all, actually.
It's literally just a barren wasteland.
It's like, what happened? They're like, we had to show you something that happened in this multiverse. How can we do a dig at Peggy? Oh, her and him both died. Does that affect this universe in what way whatsoever? No, you just need to get Gordy. That's it. Okay. Thanks for making me sad. And then they recreate the beginning of Avengers Age of Ultron with Steve in the freaking forest with Quicksilver. Except they have a little bit more of an actual fight going on. And yeah, then we come back and they're just like, oh, by the way, I'm going to break all of your toys because this is stupid. And then the ultimate, again, what everyone thinks cameos look like in all the Marvel movies. This is the best version of what that so-called complaint is, because this was literally them going, no, everyone's here. There's a good reason for it. Literally everyone's here. And this is what I see people thinking when Tony appears in the first Spider-Man movie. Why is all these people here? Why can't it just be Spider-Man? A character that lives in Marvel, New York, where you rob someone at a ATM, you could get jumped from anyone from Moon Knight to Ghost Rider.
So don't do crime in New York.
God. But anyway, yeah. And the first thing they run into was, other than Infinity Stones Ultron, the scariest thing from season 1. Undead Wanda Maximoff.
Still one of the scariest things that Marvel's ever done.
Who, I repeat, Horty would need to get debuffed so bad if she got put in, because she one-shot KO'd Undead Wanda. And yet they're still having troubles because literally everyone is there. And then, like, the transitions of, okay, what's this stupid scene going to turn into? The zombies are now done. Not happening. No way. The Queen of the Undead is walking through. The zombies are back up again. It just went, we're going to have every character have, here's the big spots. What 2 characters can make sense with each other? All right, Undead, Queen of Undead. That's seen a link into that one. All right, we need to go from there to this scene here. What 2 characters are kind of alike and we can make a scene out of there? Thanos dies again, gets snapped again. And what happens? Fucking Infinity Killmonger is there.
Never thought I needed to see that, but
no. And then you're like, oh, that's going to be a problem. But then again, Little Miss OP just goes, you're not in the suit anymore. Bye. Oh, what? I need to put that suit on. This is honestly you know how when you have a dream and you're trying to describe it to someone?
This is that dream.
But for a 5th grader who's like, it was awesome. Iron Man was there. Trust me, guys, it was the coolest thing ever. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. They were just like, we're going to have everyone in this. And this is going to go lightning pace. We're going to go through everything and get everyone in there. And then after that, we get to the biggest part of all of it, where they have the freaking gyroscopic gravity, what's its nuts of playing with them. And then all of a sudden they're just like, we can't defeat you alone. You have my bow, you have my sword, and you have my axe. They just start throwing every most powerful weapon in the Marvel universe at Peggy and Carty.
I will say this: the image of Peggy wearing Hela's helmet and all of that other stuff, it almost feels like scientifically engineered to piss off
it is
that group of people.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. Oh, so the woman has to put all the toys on because she's not this, that, and the other thing? Only the women can handle it? Next time you're the one that's going to piss people off, and I can guarantee you we haven't seen it yet because we're watching this the day of. The one that's going to piss them off is that after all this is done, she delivers the final punch, normal human with just the super soldier serum, which is an upgrade, but not a galactic upgrade, has all 6 Infinity Stones in her bare hands and punches all the evil out of Doctor Strange, and nothing happens. The Hulk's half of his body almost fried off from snapping. I can't wait to hear the amount of pissed off alpha male douchebags that cannot fathom. Oh, you just gotta make the woman tough, huh? Had to kill off Tony Stark and he had a machine and she can just do it with her bare hands. Oh, I can't wait.
Yep, they are just chomping at the bit to type that out now.
Oh, I can't wait. They're just like, there's not enough characters in Twitter to contain the amount of pissed off fanboyism that's going to reach of this. In a thing that cannot matter less. The most non-canon, stupid bullshit thing ever that they literally made to have fun. They're going to be so mad. And they're also going to be mad because it was 2 women against 1 guy. I guarantee you it.
Oh, yeah.
The women have to save the midday because Doctor Strange is evil because the woman made him do this. Oh, I can't wait how this is going to get spun. And in the end, he couldn't even get the woman. They had to make him go away because only the women get to survive.
Good Lord.
God, I hate
it. But that what you just said about none of this actually mattering is exactly why I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because as I've said pretty much throughout these recordings, season 2 of What If is the animation team and the writers and the director getting to just have fun. They have taken these concepts and just ran with them.
It is. This is literally fan fiction. Take it from a guy who's written fan fiction for 8 years. This is just fan fiction. You follow some, and this is like hardcore fan fiction to where like, oh, canon events didn't happen and I'm making it happen my way. It's not even the, oh, what if blank had a kid after the story and then they did something. No, this is, no, these two characters kissed and I said so. Level of like, no, they're in love. I don't care what the subtext was. Subtext is for cowards.
Exactly.
Oh God. I don't know if I'll cut this or not, but one of like my favorite quotes ever, it was oh man, I want to say it was about supernatural fan fiction, and then they were talking about Cass and Dean being in love, just like you can't have subtext without butt sex. I am a lifelong raised Catholic, now Baptist Christian. That is still funny. I don't care who gets upset. That is still hilarious. Oh God. Okay. So we get all this done, and like I thought they were gonna save Strange for a hot second there when they punched all that shit out of him.
That's what I thought too, but then I remembered, no, Strange's story always has to end in some sort of tragedy.
That version, and then they ended up with only, and I thought it was very poetic. He was going to sacrifice all these people to bring the world back so that he could have it with Christine. And in the end, the only person that got sacrificed whatsoever was him. And then the world got brought back just without him in it. So it was either she lived or he didn't. Or she lived or he did. There was no in between, which I thought was a very nice touch. And it made me realize I was like, who is that again? Oh, that's Christine. And I remembered, oh yeah, she's barely in the Doctor Strange movies.
Yeah.
What did Rachel McAdams do? Come on, people, give her something to do. And the coolest touch, honestly, was I love that Peggy has become the main character of What If. She started it and she ended this second season. She's kind of become Uatu's favorite.
Yep.
And which is fine because like the What If is basically her version is one of the original ideas. Like, what if Peggy instead of Cap? And then it was just that one thing because of Captain Carter. And they're always just, that's what pretty much fed them into making this. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'd like to go home, but I guess we can take the scenic route. And then they show the life tree from the end of Loki.
So now the question is, canon is a complicated subject, but the multiverse exists. So
it does. And
there's no reason this can't be canon.
There's no reason it can't be, and they would never have to acknowledge it, and it'd still be canon.
Exactly.
Because that's what multiverses do, and they could just never show it, and then all of a sudden at the end of the multiverse saga, whatever it's gonna be, because they finally did the thing, and now we're just recast him. Don't cancel him. We are so stupid. We have recast it before for less reasons. Recast the role. Do not put Doctor Doom into this. That would be unbelievably stupid. He can have his own thing that does not involve him taking over someone else's storyline. He's an important enough character to where he can have his own thing. Don't ham fist him into this because people are that hot and horny that they need Doctor Doom now. No, we can wait to make sure the character's done right. He was Electro in the original, and then some smorgasbord cyborg force user in the second one. No. Take the time and make Doctor Doom right, for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
But yeah, just It'll be interesting to see what they do, because now we're in the time of we're waiting on the role, and like I want Denzel Washington to play him, but then I saw a interview where Denzel's not the biggest fan of the MCU, so that might not happen. I don't know. Just make it be someone. I don't care who. Just have it be someone and finish it. And then, for the love of everything, look longer into who's going to be the head of your universe before you make it a decision on the next run of Marvel movies.
Yeah, because you don't want to make the same mistake twice when it comes to casting.
Yeah, because you didn't have Josh Brolin until halfway through. Everyone likes to forget that Josh was not cast right away. He was not casted for a while. We didn't get him until Guardians, which is phase 2, right? Phase 2?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, that all blends into a big pot after a while. But yeah, this was really good. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it. The season was good. I felt the cohesiveness of the first one kind of helped that one above a little bit for me. It felt like they had the ideas longer brewing in the pot and kind of made it into an all over better product than the first one. That is not saying the second season is bad. They got it more experimental with this one, and some hit more than others. When in the other one, I felt like everyone hit 100%, and some of these hit at like 80. So none of them are bad, in my opinion, whatsoever. It just wasn't borderline perfect. So that's the comparison you're getting to. But still incredibly good, and probably the most interested to watch whenever it comes up that I have, because I literally never know what I'm getting.
Yeah, I think that's what I love about this season. They got to do whatever they wanted, and I'm just happy for everyone involved that they got to, again, be more experimental, get to try new things. We get a new character out of this, which is nice.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for what's coming in season 3.
As am I. And yeah, and then we'll have Echo not too long, and then just Deadpool next year, which I'm going to be honest with you, really okay with that. It'd be it's going to be kind of nice where 2024 is gonna have some lower stuff like Madam Web, Craven, but no, there's some other ones.
As far as the animated shows, we have and again, none of these have release dates yet, but they're supposedly coming in 2024. We got X-Men 97.
Yep.
Eyes of Wakanda. And
forgetting that exists.
And Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's right. So yeah, there's only really 3 movies in the animated stuff, which I'm okay with, because I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just you are going to need to do a lot for me to not enjoy that third Deadpool movie. So I'm not even remotely like what could happen. I'm willing to bet my house that I'm going to walk into that theater and then walk out smiling. I have the highest levels of just morbid curiosity of what in the actual hell is going to happen with Madam Web and Craven.
Also Venom 3.
Is that actually coming out next year, though?
I think so. Again, release dates are fluid. That'd be
the first year Sony's had 3 movies out in a year from their Spider-Man universe.
I think so.
Well, it would have to be, because they've only had 2 other ones that weren't Venom. So COVID, I would assume, kind of just rip. And what better to fill the void of not having Marvel Studios movies than to have Sony first movies, which, hey, we get Venom, I'm going to be okay. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I could sit and watch Tom Hardy talk to himself as Venom in a room for an hour and a half and be entertained.
Same.
I will say there's one thing. Someone showed me a picture. I was very okay with it. We'll do this and then I'll be done. I was very okay with the idea of Woody Harrelson as Carnage. He was perfect as it, in my opinion. There was a rumor a ways back for Amazing Spider-Man that they at some point had the idea that Jim Carrey was going to do Carnage. That would have been something I would have given a leg to see.
I remember those rumors.
But the other one that someone showed me fan art of, or I saw, and we're never going to see it because I don't know how long it's going to be before we actually have another mainstay version of Carnage. Someone posted a half composite shot of Carnage and then Matthew Lillard from Scream.
No.
And I'm not going to lie, I got erect. Like,
oh no, that's too good.
Just I didn't think there was anyone I would like more than Woody Harrelson, and then they posted that picture, and I'm never gonna see that. Never gonna see that. Because Matt will be in his 80s by the time they would have rebooted that.
God, no,
yeah.
I can't handle that.
That image will hold on. That image will haunt me for the rest of my life, and I want to see Matthew. Hold up, Lillard Carnage. Yeah, I want to see if I can find the. Okay, yeah, you need to see this, dude. This is. Can we?
That's too good.
Look at that! That's the exact photo that I saw. It's insane. Oh man, yeah. Then the comments are like, that would have been like J.K. Simmons or Robert Downey Jr. levels of perfect casting, and yeah, it would have. But anyways, let's get out of here. Mike, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on various social media at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and that place at Ren Pop Culture. You can also find us here on YouTube, on Podchaser. Support our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. You need escape, so do we.
Absolutely. And you can find me ever at Organizer, mostly on Twitch and YouTube. These will be being uploaded like throughout the week while I'm gone. So probably after this, like a few days after that, I'll be coming back that next week, Tuesday, and I'll be back to streaming again. I'll be keep going with Shadows of Mordor, and then it'll be one of two series that I was thinking on doing. That it's the first time PlayStation series that I haven't played, so I'm quite excited about that. Until next time, we'll see you all later.